Today on the net, Chinese web users call for calm amid escalating anti-Japan sentiment. China becomes unwittingly embroiled in the American presidential election. And British web users have been having fun with the topless Kate Middleton photos. Japanese-manufactured cars set on fire, sushi restaurants vandalized, and banners bearing messages inciting murder. Anti-Japanese demonstrations have erupted across China in recent days and have often turned violent. The protests follow Tokyo's purchase of a group of islands both countries lay claim to. They're called the Diaoyu Islands in Chinese and Senkaku in Japanese. This territorial dispute has triggered a wave of nationalism on the Chinese web. But in light of escalating tensions and violence during protests, some are trying to calm things down a notch. Web users have taken to social networks to condemn the violence. These bloggers say the troublemakers are dishonouring their homeland and portraying China in a very poor light. The police service has been conveying a similar message and has published a series of posts encouraging protesters to remain within the law, whilst numerous media outlets have been urging them to conduct demonstrations in a more civilised fashion. These appeals have been widely circulated on the local web, with social networkers relaying appeasing posts under the hashtag Rational Patriotism. And although calls to boycott Japanese products continue, they now come with all sorts of instructions. Protesters have been told they cannot, for example, attack Chinese owners of Japanese cars. The US presidential campaign continues with a little under 2 months to go before the November election. The White House contenders Barack Obama and Mitt Romney have posted all manner of smear videos online criticising their rivals' economic program. And now the focus has shifted to China, with both candidates maintaining the other is too easy on the Asian giant. And it was a Republican who opened hostilities with this ad, which has been aired both on the television and on the web since last week. He says since Obama took office 4 years ago, the country has lost over 500,000 manufacturing jobs, whilst this sector is booming in China. In the same ad, Mitt Romney also claims the White House occupant has done nothing during his time in office to negotiate fairer trade agreements with the Middle Kingdom. The Democrat camp says these attacks are unfounded, even untrue, and a campaign ad was released on Obama's official website soon after. The video pokes fun at Romney's apparent commitment to being tougher in business with China, reminding viewers that he had in the past outsourced a great many jobs there. The ad ends with the message, Romney's never stood up to China. All he's ever done is send them our jobs. In this other video, it's Barack Obama's deputy campaign manager, Stephanie Cutter, who takes the floor. She explains in figures how over 500,000 new manufacturing jobs have been created under the current presidency, and that contrary to what the GOP candidate maintains, if Romney is elected in November, then over 800,000 jobs may well be relocated abroad, with a large proportion going to China. Photographer and film enthusiast Christopher Maloney takes shots from movies filmed in New York and then goes to the exact location at which the photo was taken. He then superimposes the black and white images onto the photo from today. It's extremely effective and puts them in a wonderful perspective, and they're all available to view on the Filmography Tumblr blog. When French magazine Closer published those topless photos of Kate Middleton, it triggered a wave of indignation among many British web users, who took to Twitter to condemn this invasion of privacy. And to show their support of the Duchess of Cambridge with a play on words, many have been posting their own topless pictures of Prince William's wife. She is topless, indeed. She's fully clothed, but she's minus the top half of her body.
Hold on 1 second, okay? Thanks. Pop?
Workers at an American popcorn manufacturing company have invented a machine to make the popcorn eating experience as easy and as fun as possible. It's called the Popinator and will throw popcorn into a person's mouth. All they have to say is pop. So, lazy snackers, this astonishing machine may be just what you've been looking for.